I'm going to begin this with the basics. Oh, my camera is the wrong way. I will turn it around. This is going to be about gematria scales. Okay, let me just get this camera over here. And voila. This is the geometrical list. I'm going to let you look at it. Okay. A and N are both 1 values. M and Z are both 1 values. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. B, 1, 2, 3, 4. K is 3. X is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 1, 2, 3, 4. I and V, IV, are also standing for 4. The numerological value of this in Roman numerals is 5. But next to an I in the same family creates a 4 because the I is although it's a 5, but it's the 9th letter and also represents the 1 in Roman numerals. Now you have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we come to 7, there's only 2 sets of 7. There's only 2 gates. If you notice that within 7, okay, all these G, all the way down to G, okay, no, excuse me, T, all the way down to Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, are all creation birth. 2 times 7 equals 14, 2 plus 7 equals 9. So it'll all equal number 23. They're all number 27s. The regular numerological value of Z equals to 26 plus 1 value in gematria. When I put these together, they're all 27s. When I put these together, I, J, K, L, and M, they're all 14s. 41, 41, all represent totality of DNA, the son of creation. This will hit 23. This will hit 9. 32 creates a son of creation, is now the doorway within these letters and stowed. These over here are very special because of what happens over here. 4 and 10 go together. 5 and 9 go together. 6 and 8 go together. I'm going to show you it over here. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10 is a representation of 4, 5, and 6. 4 and 10 go together. And when 4 and 10 go together, this is the 4th number. This is the 4th number. When 9, I9 is the 9th numerological value in the alphabet, gets 5. E gets 5. 5 and 9. When H gets 6 as the 8th letter, F gets 6 as the 8th letter. This is the gateway in the game of craps where 6 and 8 come together, 5 and 9 come together, 4 and 10 come together. Is the same value that comes together here. There's one other thing I wanted to point out in this game of craps. It's this one over here. If you see the board, this one says 5 to 1 payout. This one says 10 for 1 payout. This one says 30 for 1 payout. This is 15 for 1. The actual payouts in this game, okay, is this one over here, which is hard to read, okay? And what it actually says, I'm going to put the camera back on my book. What they actually say is that on the 6, it is a 9 to 1 payout. They say 9 for 1. I'm going to put this camera up on me for a second just to explain this. They say 9 for 1, meaning, or 10 for 1, meaning you bet 10, I take your 1. This is 9 to 1, means you bet 9, you keep your 1, and I give you 9 more. Both ways, you end up with 9 plus. The other way, they took away your 1. Now, when they say 9 for 1, it's 9 for 1. The number 9, the number 4, the number 1. When they say 9 to 1, it's the number 9, the number 2, the number 1. So they're actually saying, is it 9 for 1 or 9 to 1? Which actually the number and the word itself are talking numbers instead of words. Is it, I'm going to give you one of it for one of yours. If I give you one of mine for one of yours, you're using the number 4. So now we're going to go back to the geometrical scale over here and show the way these numbers work. When you have from A to F, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The total is 12. We come up to the 9 lives of the cat. Creation, this is transformation. This one here is father of man. This is the Venus world. Where do we get these? 2, 4 is 6, and 6 is 12, and 8 is 20, and 10 is 30. 1, 2 is 3, is 6, is 10, is 15, is 21. This will now create the cube, and this will create the other cube. 21, 21, 21, 21. Right over here. In this section over here, we end up counting over here 1 to 6. We end up with the cube. And then when we add up these numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 numbers, we end up with 6, 10, 15, 21. We end up with the cube here. And over here, we end up with 54 and 45, 99 and 21, 120. Add up 1 to 15. 15 is the game of pool, and that is the gateway. How do I know these numbers? Because I know Q is 17, R is 18, and S is 19. The middle is 18. 3 by 18 average is 54. I know this is 14, 15, 16. The average is 15. 3 areas is 45, 54. The IT system is now created. 1 to 4 is 10. 24 when multiplied and added equals 34 in the Super Bowl game. 4, 5, and 6 equals to 120. Equals to 4 by 5 is 20, and 6 is 120, and 15 is 135, says the ace. So now you see it, 27 for all these letters, 14 for all these letters, and this becomes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and this section over here becomes 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. This becomes 5, this becomes 3, this becomes 1, this becomes 8, this becomes 6. 8 and 6, D8 goes over to O8. C6 goes over to N6. We match and re-put together whatever this is. So if I'm looking, this is all about equations and what you're looking for. If I'm looking for something, okay, I'm going to match it up this geometrical scale. Now that would have to do with the gateway. It would bring it into the game of pool. It would bring it into the game of craps. It would bring it into the piano. Okay, we have over here H is 8. But we get number 6 out of it. I is 9, we get number 5 out of it. J is 10, we get number 4 out of it. The Federation and the Federation, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. The Federation below, 8, 9, 10 is the High Federation. 8, 9, 10 equals to 27. 10, 9, and 8, 27. This equals to 15 equals to 42. And 27. 42 is the 9 legs of the cat. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. This one over here is 101 away from 7, and that rides inside the sun of the IT system. It's a double system because it has to run with the system that created this world that we're in, which is the true system, and then the added systems from wherever we came from or whatever extra DNA is inside of how the human is run. When you add up 1 to 7, it becomes the cycle of the moon. 1 to 6 becomes the cube. Inside 5, we run out of Mars. And inside 10, well, that's how we were created. If we add up all the way down to here, we get 49. We get 49 on the GEMATRIA scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 equals 49. 7 times 7. On the second side, okay, or on this side through number 14, we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will equal to 21. So this is the cube in itself. And to go around the cube is the sun. Son of a gun. Now, when we take this area over here, the total area up to here, with these letters over here, well, like I said, was 99 and 21. And this one over here is 66 and 75. 75 and 66 is 141. That 1 times 1, and that 141 is just like this. But that's now you have twins. You have 1, 4, 1, 1 for 1 on one side, 1 for 1 on the other side. Now you have twins. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 5 and 4 and 5 and 4. That's your total area here. Your total count is 449, which is area space for birth. The 9 legs of the cat, communication, and the sky of creation. 34 is your DC. 314 is AC/DC. 287 is the gateway in Venus. When you have under 100, this one here, when you add up 1 to 19, it equals to this number over here. When you add up 1 to 19, it equals to 191. The 19th letter is actually over here. This is added up when you add the geometrical number. The geometrical number for P is 3. So if you have T all the way to Z, and you want to understand any of them, you already know what it is. W is number 5. It equals 4. V is number 4. It equals 5. 5, 4, 4, 5. VW, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. Creation under the sun in the foxhole. VW fox. This one is 24 and 3. This is the 9 lives of the cat. Creation of the 9 lives of the cat. This is why Venus, creation of Earth. This would be number 25, which is 1/4. When you see 12, this is 1/2. When you see when you see 14, this means 1/4. All of this says 1/4 because the numbers have to be used 2 ways. I'm not sure if you know anything else you want to say with this. Hi, look, if you read this, hi, Jackal. No PQ, no PQs, no P's and Q's crossing your eyes. No PQs crossing your eyes. R is the 18th letter. 1 and 8 is 9. No PQs crossing your RS. T. You living, creation angel, but you're divided in the heavens. Why do I say this? Because T, okay, is a crossroad, right? It's a transition, a transformation. U, V in French is life. W is for creation of man. 24th letter creates 8 and 6. So if there's anything else you want to see in here, this is your birth. This is the waterway. Over here, the split mind. This is Jesus Christ, right here, Christ, 77. This is the adding up of your gematria numbers, 98 plus 1. That's how we started, equals 99. They will all equal 99 and represent Jupiter. Now, if we take certain different numbers and we're gonna show you something else. We're gonna take F6, and we're gonna come to X. They're both the same value. F, X, and O. O gets 2, F gets 6, X get 3. 2, 3, 6, 24th letter, 15th letter, 6. They're all valued at 6 over here. When you take the multiplication value, 2 times 4, 8. We now go over to the 8th letter, H. H gets 6. This one gets 3. Is there any other 8s? Q is another 8. It gets 4. Z is another 8. It gets 1. Why? 2 times 4 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. So they get 2 areas, the multiply area and the addition area for 2 different areas. Okay, that's how we create the star system, the X and the plus sign. There's another equation that comes in here, and that has to do with putting values together. And the values you're going to see in the next video is, let me go back a little bit in the pages, or should I be going forward in the pages? Just give me one more second. I'm going to go back, then I'm going to go forward. Let me get this one more time. Do this one more time. Please stick with me. Please stick with me. Okay, let's do it over here. No, that's not the one. This is another thing on gematria. Okay, in gematria, A and N are number 1. B and O are number 2. C and P are number 3. D and Q are number 4. E and R are number 5. F and S, is that right, are number 6. Since I'm already in it, I may as well stick to this. F and S, yes, S is 6, okay. F and S is 6, G and T. So we have 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, and it continues, jumping up 2, all the way up to, these are the 26 letters in the bot. 15, this will equal 6. The 1 will now equal 6. 2 will now equal 8. 6 and 8 is the beginning of the 9 lives of the cat. Now when we get 6 and 8 again, we bring back the same thing over here, right? This one, the other side of 1, with M and Z, 13th and 26th letter is 39, okay? This one will now equal 40. So this one, 39, 49, 54 is in the sun. 37, 17, 54. Now they're all numbers that run in the sun, which is 2/3 Venus of 81. Sun equals 54. 27, 27, 27 is 81. 27, 27 is 54. This one will now equal 40. This one will equal 39, 38, 37, 36 creation in IV. 35, 34, DC world created in transition of the gateway. 31, alternate current in FS inside 6-man. So we add up the totals, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28, and these are 1 and 1 equals 7 and 40. Excuse me, 16 becomes 56, 19 becomes 58, 22 becomes 59, EIEIO. JW now connects with CP. So do you understand what I'm doing right here? Here's FS 31, and here's HU, the hue FAS 35, and 28, 63 creation. Because this is a gematria number of 5. Excuse me, this is a gematria number of 6. And we get the gematria number of 6 over here, 35, and 6 over here, 31. So we add them together. And we keep on doing, there's more to this. Now it becomes 151. Why does it become 151? Because the N is the 14th letter. 1 and 4 equals 5. The R is the 18th letter. 1 and 8 equals 9. We put 9 here. So we now go 5 for the E, 9 for the I, and 5 for both of them for the geometrical level. Geometrical level is 5. So we should actually be putting 5 and 5, but we're not because I have to put them together. Remember, prime says alone. But if I have 2 spools, 2 reels to watch a movie, right? I need one to have the movie on it and one to rewind on the next reel. So I need an empty reel and I need a full reel. When the movie's over, it goes from the full reel to the empty reel, and they're just as real as each other, except now it's all backwards and upside down, because what you started will now be at the bottom part, and what you began is at the top part. So the end of life winds down, one winds up. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. When you're talking red, yellow, and blue, you're not talking alone. Yellow and red come together to create that orange sun. Yellow and blue come together to create the green world, and those two are inside, okay? Yellow and blue, those are inside, okay? All 3 of them are together, and inside they create their own primes of prime. White goes along with it, making red pink, making yellow yellower, making blue a different blue. Black comes in to darken each of the colors. And we don't need much more to say. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Help me out with what I did. Thank you for watching, and help us all.